I'm Cherise Adams-Burnett. Thank you for watching Music News.
Cherise Adams-Burnett, it's great to see you. Feeling good today?
Yeah, I'm feeling really happy to be here.
Excellent. You're here playing at the launch of the EFG London Jazz Festival. Happy to be involved?
Definitely. The people that put on this amazing festival have helped me so much throughout my career, and this is another helping to that. So,
yeah. I mean, it's a great lineup. Is there anyone else that you're looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking forward to playing with Corey Dick, great drummer. We've studied together and now we're out in the world performing together, and Rob Luff on the guitar, really cool, and Camilla George tonight. But in the festival, God, there's so much to see. I'm not going to choose yet. I'm going to wait until everything goes out.
I mean, you've studied and you taught jazz yourself. Do you have a clear vision what you want to achieve when you're on stage?
When I'm on stage, I just want to achieve unity with everybody else that's there. I think that's what jazz is about. We're improvising to create something fresh and new in the moment. And nothing more than that.
How would you sum up your musical style?
That's a very good question. I'd say eclectic. I'm trying not to define myself as anything too much, but there's jazz, there's soul, there's classical. I think the age of defining yourself by one genre has passed. We're allowed to have more to us as artists.
Definitely. And release-wise, what's next on your release schedule?
I'm hoping to start putting out some original material next year. But in the London Jazz Festival, I have the privilege of being on Camilla George's album, which is going to be launched on the 23rd, I believe. And I'm going to be a part of Seed Ensemble, which is an album that's created by Cassie Kanoshi, a great saxophone player and composer. And that's going to be launched in December. So, yeah, lots coming out.
What about your own songwriting process? What happens? How do you sit down and
Good question. I usually definitely start with trying to find poetry in the words. Words have so much meaning, and I'm trying to develop that side of myself. I've delved so much into learning about harmony. Now I'm trying to do that as a songwriter, and then the rest of it comes to help the poetry. So.
Whereabouts are you from? Where are you based now?
I'm from Luton. If you're actually from Luton, you don't pronounce the T. And I am living in southeast London now. Just to live and work in London is really quite a privilege.
Yeah, I mean, I always say it's the best city in the world for music.
For sure, it's so much diversity, so many people willing to hear new and fresh things. And there's enough work for me to pay my rent, so can't live anywhere else. But yeah.
What about heroes in music? Who do you look up to? Who do you aspire to?
I'd say my musical heroes of the past. Obviously, there's Ella Fitzgerald, but people like Carmen McRae, who were very shamelessly bold in both their musical styles, but in their personalities as women. And now I think Laura Mvula is really changing things up, bringing that classical element and adding it to soul proves that she's just being multifaceted in a way that's so fresh. So I'm really inspired by her.
Excellent. And away from music, what do you get up to relax?
I love yoga. It sounds like a hippie London thing to say, but I'm hoping to train to become a yoga instructor and really just balance out anything that can come with like business and hustle and career with meditation and just trying to be present, and yoga really helps with that. So.
Just speaking to a couple of actors now who use yoga just before performance.
You have to center yourself before you can give on stage, I think, right?
Yeah, right. Very handy. I mean, do you prefer playing live or sort of studio work?
I prefer playing live at the moment because that's where I've developed my craft. But I'm beginning to appreciate working in the studio as a completely different art practice. And I'm learning how to conquer that and appreciate that.
Yeah, anything penciled in for now, live-wise after this?
Live-wise, God, I mean, I'm about to do a gig literally in 2 hours at a swing festival, but Yeah, in London Jazz Festival, I'm going to be performing my own original material at the Elgar Room in the Royal Festival Hall. It's that's going to be a taster session, me trying out a lot of my compositions and showing them to the world for the first time. So, yeah, before you come down, I am keen and nervous. Yeah, balancing them out.
What are your musical ambitions?
To just help people feel. That sounds really but it's true. I just want to relate to people with my original material and also teach, of course, like it's a part. I wouldn't be here unless other people taught me, so to pass that on as well, keep the cycle going. Yeah, just to connect.
What's your advice to somebody that's sort of an aspiring young jazz musician?
Prioritize growing and learning above hype and fame, and learn everything you can. Just learn about the business, learn about your artistry before you get anybody else involved. Figure out what job they're doing.
Excellent. Well, very good advice. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
What makes jazz the best music in the world?
It forces you to be present, just like yoga. You're in the moment, focusing on connecting with the people on stage and your audience. Present.
Excellent. Anything else to say to music news viewers out there?
Hopefully I'll see you in London Jazz Festival.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.